Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a look at the Lasfit, also known as Lasfit, floor liners from Lasfit, and or Lasfit, however you choose to pronounce it. And these floor liners were needed for my WL Grand Cherokee because I was not able to get factory floor mats from this new vehicle. So I went online, went to Amazon, found Lasfit here, and I really liked what I saw, and I decided to buy them. And of course the link will be in the description, but a very good price for these floor mats. I believe I paid about 150 bucks, maybe a little bit cheaper for them. And I want to start out with this. So, you know, comparing these, of course you have to. Comparing these to a WeatherTech or a Husky liner, some of the leading brands or even the OEM product here, you'll see that you get an awesome overlay of plastic or rubber here, which is actually pretty pliable. I like these. I like the pliableness of this. And you get an overlay of the sill, so none of that dirt or grime or whatever goes underneath the floor mats, so you never have to worry about that. Next, you're going to notice that these have like a tire tread in the middle of it, and essentially what that is just Lasfit's fancy way of being able to collect dirt and grime and sand and road salt, whatever, inside of the actual floor mat, which is pretty sweet. And the next thing you're going to notice here is that, you know, while this brand, and mind you, it is 150 bucks, you don't get quite as high up the side protection as you do with like a Husky liner or a WeatherTech, and you don't get as high up here either, although the block of the Grand Cherokee, the firewall is right here, so I guess you really can't go up any higher. But these are really, really nice floor mats so far. Of course, they fit very nicely in the vehicle, and I like how pliable they are. Even when it's cold out, these are still pliable, so they still move around. Tons of, you know, coverage with these. The side support isn't as much as what you would think, but just stepping in here, this floor mat here is not slippery, so you don't have to worry about slipping and sliding around with the floor mat, which is awesome. So as you move to the passenger side here, and mind you, for $150, you do get, or right around there, you do get full coverage front, rear, and trunk. So taking a look at the back here, you can already see I got a little rock in there. The floor mats here again feature the same coverage as the front, so you do get a little bit of extra coverage here going back and on the sides as well, which is pretty sweet. You do get the tire track here, which is honestly a pretty cool, from this brand, is much extra. You don't really need that, and they're nice enough to put kind of this little tread pattern in, and this being a Grand Cherokee, an off-road beast, that's pretty cool. So you get really good coverage along the sides here and in the middle, and you do get coverage here going up front as well. Of course, it goes right up to the air vents, the HVAC controls, so you do get coverage here as well. And now looking at the trunk, this is where some other brands kind of lead you astray, and I'm very happy with this purchase. I didn't get this brand for my SRT Grand Cherokee because I didn't need the tire tracks on there. That's a sport truck, not an off-road truck like this Grand Cherokee here. But you get a lot of coverage here in the back as well. It's a nice pliable fit. You do get their logo as well, which is okay. I'm not a huge fan of logos on vehicle floor mats, but that's okay. I wish there was a little bit more coverage here. You can see you do get coverage on this side where there's a little bit of an indent. I wish you did get coverage here on this side as well, but that's okay. A lot of different companies will sort of cheap out on the back and just, you know, save a little bit of cost, but Lasfit did a good job here. You know, it fits into place as needed, And I do wish it went a little farther up and maybe covered some of this, but that's okay. It is what it is. It still provides a good enough surface here to put your groceries or your whatever you're carrying back here. So that's pretty nice. Of course, everything to trap. One thing you will notice is that a lot of other brands don't even have any sort of deep pocketing like this floor mat or cargo mat does. So you can trap water and salt and anything mud you put back here, which is pretty sweet, honestly, with that. And the design looks cool too with this Grand Cherokee, but this is a softer rubber or a softer plastic. So if you listen, it's kind of grooved, it's got a texture to it, and this stuff really doesn't slide super easy across unless you pick it up and move it. But this doesn't slide too easy. This certainly doesn't. Any sort of fabric, you really have to pull on it, and it really does not slide. So I do like that as well. You don't have to worry about your grocery bags or anything sliding unless you're doing spirited driving in the back here. So taking a look here again at the driver's side, same sort of idea here. So a lot of these brands, and this isn't specific to Lasfit here, this is everything, WeatherTech, Husky Liner, Smart Liner, doesn't matter, Carjan. I wish they had protection that went up to here instead of just right to here. That is something I wish that they did, but they don't, and whoever comes up with that, I will buy your product. I want my carpet to be fully protected because you never know who is going to step in your vehicle here. So finally, looking at the driver here, you're going to see it's very similar to the passenger. Again, you get about 2 inches of side coverage here. This could be better, I think, in my opinion, especially up here where people tend to rest their foot along the side of the carpet. But you do get a nice dead pedal protector here, and this does go up fairly far as well. So that is nice. Again, you do get some protection here with the side sills. And honestly, guys, for the money, this Lasfit floor protector here in this WL Grand Cherokee has been great. It's black. It matches the character of the vehicle nice. And while I don't have all-terrain tires on right now, I am going to get some all-terrain tires on shortly, and that is almost going to match the tread. So that's kind of cool as well. I'm very happy so far that I've got these. And as you can see here, it's done a decent job at keeping some of the rocks and sand out, but at least it's there. It's better than other brands, I do have to say. It's going to keep your water and your slush out, that's for sure. So with that all being said and done, would I buy this again for a Grand Cherokee or a Wrangler, something like that, something a little bit more off-roady? Like this Grand Cherokee here? Yes, I would. I would in a heartbeat. It is very nice, and it's done a great job so far. So, guys, with that being said, I appreciate you watching, and we will see you in the next one. Take care.